have the pleasure of introducing another longtime friend of Local 100's. Again, someone who has answered the call time and time again. He's always been there for Local 100, out front on all of our issues. I don't need to say much more than to just introduce the controller of the city of New York, John Liu.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. I know it's been a long night, and I'm sorry I got here somewhat late. I actually had my own Black History Month celebration. It was at Medgar Evers College in Brooklyn. Then I went to another event downtown, and now I'm here. Good to be back with all of you. I think last time I was with you, it was a really cold night out on 47th Street, just a couple of months ago. But tonight is a celebration of Black history. And like I've been saying, you know, Black history is American history. And when we talk about the history of this country, Black history is inseparable. And in fact, one of the greatest hallmarks has been the civil rights movement. A civil rights movement that brought our country forward so many steps. A movement that is not over. But nonetheless, as we celebrate Black History Month, we understand the struggles that have gotten us to this point. A struggle that has benefited a lot of people. People like myself, who now has the privilege to serve as the city comptroller of the great city of New York. And it just goes to show that as part of that movement, the lesson learned was that a rising tide lifts all ships. And that's exactly what the civil rights movement and what Black history has been able to do for so many people all across our city and indeed America. And this month, it's we get a bonus. We get an extra day for Black History Month. It happens once every 4 years. But notwithstanding the fact that, you know, we should be celebrating Black history not just in the month of February, but all year round, because there's lots of work to be done, and especially in this year, 2012. As we leave here tonight, on the final day of the official month, we commit ourselves to doing the work. There are lots of struggles and challenges at Local 100. You still, notwithstanding those challenges, do the hard work for the people of New York City. There's 7 to 8 million people who take the buses and subways every day, day in and day out. You continue to do that work. And that commitment is most commendable. Not always appreciated by the people who rely upon the members of Local 100. But certainly, it's still out there, and for that, you have my thanks. And also, as we head out, let's not forget that this is a key year. A year where we have an important discussion and subsequent election to take place. And as they, you know, they're still doing these things in Arizona and Michigan. It was just completed yesterday. A few more states that they have to go through. The Republicans will finally figure out who they're going to be backing. But at the end of the day, it's going to be up to us to remind people. And, you know, we understand that in a tough economy, it's usually the guy on top that gets blamed. But we'll be out there reminding people that this recession that we're still struggling through, it began in 2007. The financial collapse occurred in 2008. And Barack Obama became president in 2009 and has been relentless in pursuing the legislation, the initiatives, the programs to help get our country back on the right track. And that's what we'll be reminding people, and that's what our work is cut out for us to do this year, on the phones, whenever possible, on the buses. I know a lot of you know about buses, to get the message out there that we need our president back in the White House for another 4 years. Making that commitment will be the best way that we can honor Black History Month this year, in the year 2012. So, thank you. Continue to do the great work. Keep the fight, keep the spirit, and God bless. Thank you very much.